Go ahead, Trey.
Equality. This is what y'all march for. This is what y'all bled in the streets for. To be the boss, to be in charge, to pay the bills. This is what y'all signed up for. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. No, she's not being taken advantage of because nobody has a gun to her head and nobody's making her do this. She's choosing to do it. If she didn't have enough common sense to realize she's getting played, that's her fault. Your problem. Hell nah. Sound good to me? Sound just fine to me. I don't have no problems with it whatsoever. Sound just fine to me. I'm tired of these guys want to put these freaking capes on and want to go save these women. You can't save them. Stop trying. And she's not smart enough to realize. If somebody told me the price was one thing and then I found out the price was another, what else is there to talk about? The person's deceitful. The person's a liar. There needs not to be a conversation from that point. So she's not even adult enough to be able to make a decision based on when she knows somebody is deceiving her. No, you deserve everything you get. So keep paying that man 40%, and when he's good and ready to get up and do whatever it is that you ask him to do, he'll do it when he's ready. If you're not smart enough to get up and walk away, that's your problem.
I have shout out to Trey, okay, because that is another point. He's actually correct. She did agree to do this. But I have another point. The 40% is what I'm hung up on, Precious. So she's paying him 40% of her salary, what she makes, and she has to pay all the rest of those bills?
Yeah.
Well, she's not, what other bills she paying? They said it's all inclusive. What other bills she paying?
But she's paying all the bills and paying him 40%.
No, at first it wasn't a situation. It wasn't until later on when he said to say, can he, quit his job so he get his certificates, I guess, or degree, whatever the case may be.
Well, it would, for me, if she moved in, it would be way better if he had her. Listen, this cable bill, this water bill, or light bill, whatever. Two bills or whatever. Just something for her to contribute to the household, or they split the bills in half, or something to that, something like that. I would completely understand that. I mean, that's how you build up together. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
if those are circumstances.
Questions. Why does she ask questions?
That's what I'm wondering. Like,
because this is
I'm wondering the same thing. Like, how do you get in this situation? How do you get in this situation here with all this going on?
Because this is what women do. Okay, unfortunately, women will do something that they know is wrong, that they know they shouldn't be in, that they know they shouldn't even be around. They'll be in it, suffer in it, not really be happy in it, and then ask the obvious question: what should I do? Or am I being taken advantage of? And Trey is right. No one put a gun to her head to do it. No one said, you better pay all these bills. She didn't say he was abusive. She didn't say that, she was fearful for her life. She didn't say any of those things. She's asking the public what she should do, knowing what she should do. I always say, us women, we have the Eve trait. We know when we not supposed to do something. We know when we got the instruction. Yet we go ahead and do it anyway. There is something in us that persuades us, that says, oh, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be lonely. And I don't, I need to have somebody. So let me just do this. And then 5-6 a year down the line, it's like, oh, what should I do? Am I being taken advantage of? And it's like, now you're trying to come, now you're trying to get other people to validate why you shouldn't have made the choice in the first place.
Yeah.
So she didn't get taken advantage of until she talked to her girlfriend. That's when she got. That's when she felt like she got taken advantage of. So hold on, Payne.
Trey's
Payne,
right.
First, brother.
The worst take I've
Payne,
ever heard you take.
I was talking first, but I guess I wasn't.
I thought I was talking first.
Okay, age over beauty. You're right.
Trey was right, and I think this is the worst take I've ever heard you take in my whole life. But I haven't. But my respect for you hasn't been diminished. All right, this is the horrible thing, because you would never tell your daughter to be paying some asshole's bills, and neither would I, and nobody else on this panel. She's being taken advantage of. Period, and it's her own fault. because nobody trained her that you ain't supposed to be paying shit for a guy's mortgage unless he married you, unless you're a part of his family and your name is on the deed. This chick is being taken advantage of, and this guy's busting those cheeks, and as soon as he gets what he wants, he's gonna kick her ass to the curb. I rest my case.
So you mad because your daughter getting dick down good?
No,
No, that's exactly what it is.
He
He throwing 10 inches of lip dick in her, and now she's wide open and spread it. She spread it eagle for the dude, and you mad about it because you try to figure out why is he taking advantage of her. Well, she didn't feel like again, like I was saying before Payne took over the conversation. She didn't feel like she got taken advantage of until she talked to her damn girlfriend.
No.
That's when she felt to take advantage of. So then she said, well, hold on, maybe my girlfriend just saying it because she mad because she know he got 10 inches and she wants the inches instead of me getting the inches. So I'm not going to just give it up just yet. Let me figure this out. So now she probably wrote a Dear Sally letter to the local newspaper. I don't even know if they do that shit no more. I'm showing my damn age. But she probably wrote a Dear Sally letter to the paper saying, am I getting taken advantage of? This is my story. And this is what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, am I getting taken advantage of? And she not liking what she hearing. Because she hearing from people like Trey. Heifer, you dead wrong. Ain't nobody put a gun to your head. Just like I said, I told her. You agreed to it. He didn't make you take this obligation. He didn't make you take his agreement. He presented it to you. You accepted it. Now you got to live with it. Now you're mad because you found out the truth. Well, your problem was you should have asked questions from the giddy up. Why? Do you wait till you find out all the information? Now you got attitude. Now you mad because you feel like he's taking advantage of it. Why? No. Ask the question from the giddy up. Or take your bad credit ass, having ass woman back home to daddy's house and live in a damn basement. Since he turned your bedroom into a study. Stay in the basement and save some money up. You're not complaining about paying 45% of your salary.
Man, just keep playing your position. You've been playing it just fine. You ain't think it was a problem until your girlfriend said it was something. See, here's the thing. You was in bliss. You was good until somebody else told you this don't seem right. This don't sound right. And now you all caught up in something. You was happy. Go back to being happy. You was happy paying $2,500 a month. Go back. Go back to being happy. Don't let your friends ruin your happiness for fairness, for doing the right thing. Go back to being happy.
Fellas, what I'm saying is,
naive. Go back to being naive, man. You good.
But the thing is, this is just from one extreme to the next, isn't it? Like she'll put up with this for years, but then you get a guy who says, no, I'll take care of the bills or what have you. You're being controlling. What? How? I don't understand this, Precious. Help me understand the mind of a woman when you got a guy who does that, willing to take care of his lady. He's being controlling. And then you got this situation going on. But when men hold her accountable for making this choice to do that, okay, because you had me. Listen, I'm all for a woman pitching in and helping her guy get on his feet or helping this guy level up, or helping her level up. I'm all for a woman pitching in. I'm a supporter of that. But now she's giving them 40%, then paying them bills, and then he was asleep half the day. Of course he was. You get paying them 40%. Well, yeah, what is this?
And she was happy with it.
Right. Like, what is this, Precious? Help me understand it.
But that's the thing. Okay, so Trey said, but she was happy with it, right? If she was happy with it, she wouldn't be questioning it now. If you're truly happy with something, you're not going to question it.
Okay.
You may have your thoughts and things about it, but if you're truly happy with it, you're going to find a way to work with it because it's bringing you happiness.
Yeah, so but she was working with him.
Happy with it. I think that, like our Payne said, she could be digmatized. You know, there has to be a reason why she agreed to it, and only she knows. See, that's another thing about women. They will agree to something and they won't share, why they truly agreed to it. And then again, like I said, they'll come out and say, what do you think I should do? And it's like, no, you knew you shouldn't have done that in the beginning. And now you want somebody to validate why you should leave or why you shouldn't deal with this person or why you should get out of the situation that you're in, knowing damn well, full up in the beginning, you weren't totally okay with it. You know, you got to pay your student loans. You know, you have to pay your taxes and things like that. And as a woman, now she's like, okay, it's getting worse and worse. Like she agreed to pay this 2,300, found out that it was 2,500. So there go one deceit. Then he asked, as a carpenter, a man who works with his hands and probably has a lot of work and he's busy. Now you're asking to be reduced down to a bookkeeper. And it's like, okay, that's another ding. And, she could be looking at him like, okay, what happened to this masculine man? Like, so it could be one thing after another. Now you're asking to quit your job. Now you sleeping on the couch and, because maybe he was, he was a carpenter. Maybe he was working. Maybe she didn't have time to think about it. Maybe, for some women, for a lot of women, seeing is believing. So I can see you go to work and to me, you're hardworking, but you might be lazy on your job. You might do just enough to get by and you still get paid. But when I see you laying on the couch and I'm leaving for work, or I see you on the couch and I'm doing everything around the house, now that's when my doubts and my fears and my sense of security has gone, has diminished for you. It's just the nature of a woman seeing that a man reduce himself to that, when that's probably not how she met him. She met him and he's a carpenter making money working, and she probably was like, you know what, I could work with him. He's doing what he has to do. Let me do what I have to do. But then when you take steps to, kind of diminish your value in her eyes in the sense of how she sees you, again, seeing is believing for women. So now she doesn't see you as this masculine man anymore. And now she's questioning it. So in the beginning, she could have thought everything was fine. But as things started to unfold, she started to change her mind. And I think a lot of men would ask themselves, well, why did she change her mind? Why are things changing? And honestly, what you need to ask yourself is, have I changed? Is there something that I did? Because women are naturally followers. There are some that want to be bad bitches and don't want nobody to tell them what to do. They're going to hurt. They're going to crash and burn, and they'll get there. But some women are naturally like, I feel like I'm a natural follower. Like, tell me what to do. That's just how I was raised. I was on sports teams. I've had leadership. Like that's how I operate. So when I see that you're not operating at leadership status, it's hard for me to follow. It's just naturally hard for me to follow that, because you're the leader. I'm doing what you're telling me to do. And if you're not holding to that standard, it's going to be hard for me to see you in that light. And that's how most women operate.